it is quickly getting to that time of year where we discuss the top 5 drivers for 2022. Guys, my name is James Robinson and welcome to this channel. If you're new here, make sure you do consider subscribing. Let's get straight into what I think is the top 5 drivers of the year. I'm going to kick things off with something which we know is going to replace very, very soon, just like a lot of these drivers will be moving into 2023. Now, the Ping G425 for me wasn't my favourite club. It was never my favourite club. I don't like the sound of it, and I'm not a huge fan of these turbulators on top. It is jam-packed full of technology. We have a movable weight in there, we have a heat-treated forge face, and we also have that Dragonfly technology and an adjustable sleeve. So it's jam-packed up there, and the reason why I've put this in, guys, this is the LS Tech. So in this video, I'm going to talk through the best drivers for probably mid to low handicappers, the guys who want that low spin shot when they get the perfect one, but also want the element of forgiveness when they don't quite catch it. Ping G425 is at number 5. They're the reasons why, guys. For me, I wish it sounded better. I haven't hit the G435, I think, that's coming out. I'm really looking forward to seeing that. If you want to see the review as soon as it lands, hit that subscribe button. But I think this has done a great job for so many golfers. That's why it is in my top 5. Let's see if we can hit a nice drive down here at Woolley Park Golf Club. Looking down at the ball, the turbulators just don't do it for me. I really wish they did, and I think they are coming on the next club as well. In the fairway woods and the hybrid, they didn't have that. They just had those 3 dots. I thought they looked absolutely beautiful. I'll put a picture of those on screen now. And I really wish Ping would have considered doing that in the new driver. But when you can make a mediocre golf swing like that and a ball flight that produces that, that is why it is in my top 5 at number 5. Guys, get in the comments below, what is your top 5 drivers of the year? And remember, just because these are my top 5, this doesn't mean it's based on performance. These all perform very much like over likeness because they're all fitted in my specs. I'm going more on feel, sound, and okay, maybe that little bit of performance. In at number 4 is the Cobra LTDX LS driver. Now for me, this was a driver that I got on with, but never put in the bag. Chris actually put it in the bag and he hit some fantastic shots with it. Chris is on the camera today actually. Guys, real quick one as well, if you do enjoy these golf videos and you want to get good at golf, we have a brand new channel called Get Good at Golf. Head over there and subscribe. We're almost at 10,000 subscribers and you're gonna get daily free golf videos on how to get better at golf, all tips, all lessons. But now back to the Cobra LTDX LS. So this has a lovely carbon crown. I think it looks spectacular down at the ball. It actually looks very similar to the Callaway Rogue ST. That's got the carbon crown, it's also got the kind of gold accents on there. For me, that fills me with confidence because it shows just how much real estate is in the head. We also have the HOT face, we also have the speed frame, and for me, one of the big things that I have enjoyed about this and why it's in at number 4 and not number 5 where the Ping was, is the acoustics. For me, this sounds incredible. I'm going to hit you on in just a second. Hopefully you'll agree that this sounds very, very nice. Cobra have been nailing drivers for a number of years now. The F9 was fantastic, the speed zone was fantastic, the rad speed was okay, and I think they came back into their own here with the LTD. I know there's a rumour of a new Cobra driver coming out very soon that some of the tour players are using, and again, I can't wait to get my hands on that. Subscribe if you want to see a review as soon as it lands. Right, let's see what we can get out there with the Cobra. And one of the big things for me here is how easy this club is to turn over from right to left. I really enjoy that. Let's start this down the right side of that fairway and move it back just like that. Really, really enjoyable, sounds fantastic, definitely comes off as hot as most drivers of the year, and that is why the Cobra LTDX, especially the LS version, because you do get those movable weights in there as well that you can change around if you want to tweak it a little bit. Generally you would do that in a fitting, then leave them well alone, but it gives you that low spin element when you do strike it well, also that element of forgiveness when you don't quite get it. I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't my best shot, but again, it's a fairway and it's down there. That's number 4. So what is at number 3? You can see, guys, this is a Callaway head cover. It is a Rogue head cover. It's not just any Rogue head cover. This is the Callaway Rogue ST. Again, I've gone for the LS variant. Is it? Yeah, Max LS. Chris is looking at me like it's the wrong one. This is the Rogue ST Max LS low spin variant. They do offer the standard Rogue ST Max and the Rogue ST Max LS Triple Diamond. The Triple Diamond I don't really want to spend too long talking about because it's upset me a little bit. Some of the ball flights weren't fantastic for me, but then when I absolutely nuked it, it was fantastic. For me, I need that element of forgiveness when I don't quite get it, and the Rogue ST Max LS does give you best of both worlds. Once again, forgiveness and that low spin shot when you do want it. This again was jam-packed full of technology. We have that stunning carbon crown, which I absolutely adore. We have the jailbreak technology, which are these two bars here. That makes the face a little bit more structurally sound, so you get more forgiveness on mishits. And also we have that flash face technology, so you get more forgiveness because the face has variable thickness throughout different areas. Very similar to the Cobra actually. You'll see that they've got face technology, we've got structural technology, and we also have a little bit of a weight in the back there. Again, that moves MOI a little bit further back to give you a little bit more forgiveness, which I think is fantastic. One of the big reasons why this is in at number 3, I think it looks fantastic. I love the colour scheme, I love the name, I love pretty much everything about it. And for me, down at the ball, it doesn't have any element of offset. Really, really like that. I love that gold line around the back of the head. It's almost like a timer. You can see it's got kind of the gold line and then a few other little bits again. That shows me the surface area of the head. It fills me full of confidence, which is just what I want. And I know that technology's in there. Also, the Callaway fitting system is as good as any I have ever hit. You can change loft, you can change lie angle, you can change face angle or shaft, and hopefully that's definitely the best drive I've hit so far. That felt really, really good, sounded fantastic, and I can't wait again to see what Callaway are going to offer moving forward into 2023. Once again, guys, if you want to see the brand new Callaway driver before anybody else, make sure you hit that subscribe button. That's number 3. We're getting very close to number 2 and number 1. So number 2 is a fairly new driver for 2022. It's still going to be relevant in 2023. It's the Titleist TSR3. Guys, I got fitted for this year, and I've had it in the bag for quite a while. I've really enjoyed it. I've really enjoyed the sound. I really enjoyed the feel. I love the idea of all the technology that's in it, and I love that fitting technology with the movable weights there as well. I got fitted into that, and I have not touched it ever since. It seems to be working. It seems to be working out quite nicely. It goes in and out of the bag between this and what's at number 1. Little clue for you there, but I really, really enjoy this. I think it looks as good as anything. Very different driver as to what's at number 1. If you like that traditional pear-shaped look, this is definitely going to be your number 1 driver of 2022, probably 2023, maybe even pushing forward to 2024 as well. So guys, let's hit one with the Titleist TSR3. Let's see exactly what this does offer. For me, what I really like about this is when I'm in the studio, I seem to hit it a long way, but I also seem to hit it fairly straight. By the way, the 3-wood in this, there's nothing better on the market than the 3-wood in regards to fairway wood. It's absolutely awesome. It sounds fantastic, feels fantastic. And again, the adjustability in this club, probably up there with the Callaway. These two are probably neck and neck for me. You can change all sorts of things on there. Draw or fade, Chris? Fade. Right, this teardrop looking head is fantastic. The big thing that I really enjoyed about it in regards to TSI3, which was again a great driver, they haven't ruined it. They haven't changed it too much. The tour players said, please don't change too much. So that's exactly what Titleist did. Look at that fade back. I'm just peeling it off the trees, Chris. That sounds incredibly different to any of the other drivers that have been in my top 5, but it's probably the best sounding driver I'm going to go with. It would be number 1 on sound, but it's not number 1 because there'd only be one number 1. What is it? Now, it's no surprise that I've been a fan of this driver since it came out. I like the colour red, I'm not going to lie. Red, I sport a red football team. I just like the colour red. I always enjoyed the red Power Ranger.
Taking some divots with that driver?
Yeah, we filmed a lot of Get Good at Golf videos today using this. That's why it's a little bit dirty in the winter. But guys, I don't need to tell you too much about the Taylormade Stealth Plus. We have that 60 times carbon face, we have that carbon top, and we also have the movable weights in here, as well as the through slot speed pocket. Is it? I can't believe I got that right. I've absolutely nailed that, to be fair. I generally don't mess around too much with the adjustability. I keep it nice and simple. For me, it's number 1 because it just feels different. I know there's not many carbon face drivers out there. There were a few. This wasn't the first. I can't wait to see what Taylormade are going to bring next year as well. I don't know if it's still going to have a red face. You can get this all blacked out now, which does look good actually if you're not a fan of the red. I know a lot of people who have blue football teams and stuff didn't like the fact that it had to have a red face, but I really enjoyed this. The loft sleeve is okay. It's not as good as the Titleist or the Callaway. You can put it upright, you can change the club face a little bit. It's mainly a loft sleeve, but I'm going to hit you a big high draw here, and the reason why this isn't number 1 for me is because when I get it out of there, a little bit high out the toe, I can hit a shot that spins about 1700, launches nice and high, and seems to go forever. That's why it's at number 1. So, come on, don't let me down now. Oh yes. Guys, that the Taylormade Stealth Plus is for me my number one of my top 5 drivers of 2022. If you want to see the new drivers coming out for 2023, make sure you do consider hitting that subscribe button below. If you want daily golf related content, not just from me on this channel, but tips and lessons, get over to Get Good at Golf, and that is where we're going to be teaching you to get good at golf one day at a time. But apart from that, I'll see you on this channel, same time tomorrow. Bye.